It's no secret that NFL players love to celebrate their touchdowns in style. Whether it's a flashy dance move or a funny prop, there are all kinds of ways that players choose to commemorate their trip to the end zone. Today, we gonna take a look at some of the funniest touchdown celebrations that have ever been seen in the NFL. So sit back, relax, and enjoy as we count down the top 10 funniest NFL touchdown celebrations. Number 10, the robot. This one goes back a few years now. But do you remember when the Seattle Seahawks wide receiver Doug Baldwin busted out the robot dance after scoring a touchdown? It was truly a sight to behold. He even did an interview with the team's official website about his celebration, saying, "I just wanted to show the world how much joy football brings me. That's what my touchdown celebration is all about." Well, Doug, mission accomplished, because this celebration is still talked about today. And who could blame you for wanting to bust a move like that? After all, it's not every day that you get to score a touchdown. It is a rare feat that should be celebrated, and it looks like Doug took full advantage of the opportunity. No. 9. The Griddy. The Griddy has become one of the most popular touchdown celebrations in recent years, thanks to Buffalo Bills wide receiver Stefon Diggs. The electric slide was invented by a popular TikToker named Jalea Harmon back in 2018. But when Diggs started doing it after scoring touchdowns, it quickly became a fan favorite. In fact, the Bills even had a Griddy inflatable on the sidelines during games as a way to get fans involved in the celebration. So if you're ever in Buffalo and you see a bunch of people doing the Griddy, just join in on the fun. You don't need to be a Bills fan or even an NFL fan to appreciate a good party, and that's exactly what this touchdown celebration is all about. No. 8. Spike It. You didn't think we were going to make it through this list without mentioning Rob Gronkowski, did you? One of the best tight ends of all time, Gronk was known for his over-the-top touchdown celebrations. But one of our favorites has got to be when he spiked the ball on the logo at Lambeau Field. Not only was it a huge moment in the game, but it was also perfectly captured on camera. Just look at how far he throws that thing. We can't imagine that many people were mad at this one, even though it wasn't really classy. If anything, it was pretty impressive. We just hope he didn't get fined for it. After all, defacing the field is no laughing matter in the NFL. But hey, 2 wrongs make a right, right? 2 wrongs don't make a right, but in this case, we're willing to let it slide. Number 7, the bird. This one is another classic. Remember when Terrell Owens scored a touchdown and then proceeded to lay on his back and flap his arms like a bird? Yeah, that was pretty funny. But it gets better. After the game, T.O. explained his reasoning behind the celebration, saying, "I call it the bird because these fans were acting like a bunch of birds chirping all game long. So I just gave them a little taste of their own medicine." Now that's some serious trash talk right there. We've all heard of chirping before, but this is a whole new level of smack talk. Props to T.O. for keeping it real. Honestly, we're surprised that other teams didn't start acting like birds whenever they played against the 49ers. After all, it's not every day that you get to see a grown man laying on his back and flapping his arms. No. 6. The dab. Remember when Cam Newton first busted out the dab after scoring a touchdown? The internet went crazy. For a while there, it seemed like everyone was doing the dab, whether they knew what they were doing or not. But hey, who cares? It's all about having fun and letting loose. And that's exactly what Newton did. He even went on to explain the meaning behind the celebration, saying, "It's something that me and my son do. It's just a father and son bonding thing." How adorable is that? Newton may not have been the first person to do the dab, but he certainly helped to popularize it. And for that, we thank you, Cam. No. 5. Touchdown Jesus. You haven't lived until you've seen a player celebrate a touchdown by pretending to be Jesus Christ. That's right. In 2013, San Diego Chargers tight end Antonio Gates busted out the touchdown Jesus. celebration after scoring a touchdown against the Colts. Gates would later explain his thought process behind the celebration, saying, "I was just having fun. It was nothing malicious. It was just a spontaneous kind of thing." Spontaneous indeed. We can't imagine that many people were offended by this one, especially since Gates followed it up by saying, "I'm not trying to disrespect anybody." But let's be honest, this was one touchdown celebration that had nothing to do with religion and everything to do with pure joy. After all, wouldn't Jesus himself be smiling at this one? No. For the YMCA, remember when the New York Jets players busted out the YMCA dance after scoring a touchdown? Probably not, since it happened way back in 1982. But we couldn't resist including it on this list because, well, it's just too funny. Wide receiver Wesley Walker started things off by doing the YMCA-ance. And then tight end Mickey Turner joined in on the fun. These guys were having the time of their lives. And it's infectious. Just look at how happy they are. This is what touchdown celebrations are all about. No. 3. The Superman. Terrell Owens wasn't the only one with a flair for the dramatic. His teammate, wide receiver Chad Johnson, also known as Chad Ochocinco, had a knack for coming up with creative touchdown celebrations. One of our favorites has got to be when he pretended to be Superman after scoring a touchdown. He even wore a cape for the celebration, although it wasn't nearly as elaborate as the one that Gronkowski wore a few years later. But hey, we'll forgive him for that. Johnson may not have been flying around the field like Superman, but he was definitely making some big plays. In fact, he led the team in receiving yards in 2006 and 2007. So maybe his teammates should have busted out the Superman celebration more often. No. 2. Do the Bartman. You haven't lived until you've seen a group of NFL players bust out the Bartman celebration. That's right. Back in 2016, the Philadelphia Eagles were so excited after scoring a touchdown that they decided to do the Bartman. For those who aren't familiar with the Bartman, it's a baseball celebration that originated with the Chicago Cubs. But hey, the Eagles weren't trying to be original. They were just having fun. And it worked. This was one touchdown celebration that had everyone smiling. No. 1. Gronk Spike. Rob Gronkowski may not be the most graceful athlete, but he sure knows how to make an entrance. During a Monday Night Football game against the Jets, Gronkowski scored a touchdown and decided to celebrate in style by jumping onto the goal post and doing a spike. It was an impressive feat of athleticism, if we do say so ourselves. Just look at how high he jumps. We're not sure if he planned to do the spike or if it was a spur-of-the-moment decision, but either way, it was a touchdown celebration for the ages, and we know we'll never forget it. Well, there you have it, folks. Our list of the top 10 funniest NFL touchdown celebrations. Did your favorite player make the cut? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to check back for more hilarious videos. Thanks for watching.